It's your time. It's his time. It's Bam's time. Bam's time to shine. Bam, you was overdue for a haircut, my guy. What is you doing? Look like you have no waves at all. Look at your facial hair. Man, you guys see I'm in the car with it. I was trying to wait till I got to the crib to do this video, but I had to take my sister to the dentist appointment, coming from the gym and all, but I don't feel like waiting, so I'm just going to go ahead and get this video out right now. So pretty much, you guys can see by the title, yeah, this happened. So, let me tell y'all, I'm on the phone with my boy from earlier this morning, and I'm telling him that, yo, I'm finna come back to the school. Like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like, you know, I feel like it would be better, like, I could come back to the school, you know, I'm gonna hit up the coach, you know, etc. And he basically, long story short, telling me, yeah, it's good, woo, woo. But then he telling me, like, they had, like, an alumni type of meeting, I guess, or something, with the players from last year, or players who I played with, not last year because of COVID, but the year before that. So they had, like, a meeting or whatever. Cool, rightfully so. And I guess, you know, my name got brought up. It wasn't nothing bad. It was just, I was known as the guy who, you know what I'm saying, I was known as the guy that couldn't shoot, you know what I mean, hit all backboard on threes, you know, etc. You know, they used to leave me open, sag off me, you know. I wouldn't recommend it, but, you know, that's what they did. And, you know, coaches are like, yeah, you know, the band used to hit all backboard on threes, you know, while, you know, we would scrimmage. Cold part is that never happened when we were scrimmaging. That happened when we were, like, doing shooting drills, though, I will admit, because there was a day I just had a bad shooting day, and from there, I got mentally messed up, and, you know, coach didn't want me to shoot, you know, and I, you know, me being the confident player that I am, trusting myself, I was still shooting it. Still shooting it, still trusting it. Then when I miss, you know, he'll, you know, get upset, and, you know, it started to mess with me mentally to the point where I didn't even want to shoot the ball no more. And so when that happened, he just told me that's what the coach said. So I'm like, oh, really? Okay. Because I remember, let me go ahead and tell y'all a story. This is pretty much a story. So when that was happening, I wasn't really getting no burn either. I couldn't find my way. I couldn't get, like, what the heck? Why did the brightness just go down? Oh, well. I couldn't really get no rhythm. Hold on. I couldn't really get no rhythm. There we go. I couldn't really get no rhythm. My role with the team, none of that, you know. And it just got bad to where I wasn't really getting much burn. Like, practice was my game. Practice was my game. And I was just treating practice like a game every time. And then I just decided I was tired of it, you know. I remember one time I was talking to the coach in his office, because I remember I shot the ball. I shot a three. And, you know what I'm saying, I missed it, but it wasn't like a bad miss, you know. Shot it with confidence and just missed it. And he was all like, you know, he said, Bam, don't shoot. I said, Coach, I was wide open. And then, you know, he said, it's for a reason. And I'm like, yo, okay. I'm like, Coach, you making it sound like I turned the ball over, like I turned the ball over and didn't get back on defense, or, you know what I'm saying? You know, something like that. You know, when the player turn the ball over and just don't get back on defense, that's the easy way to get taken out. I was like, Coach, you made it sound like, you know what I'm saying, that I did that. And, you know, he just took me out the scrimmage when I said that to him. And, you know, I was on the bench, and I was like, man, like, I was upset. So after, I decided to go, you know, have a man-to-man, face-to-face, you know, conversation with him in his office. So we talking. I got the window open because it's kind of hot. Hopefully people are not looking at me and such. Even if they are, oh well, they got to mind their business. But pretty much, I'm just like, bro, I'm like, Coach, can I talk to you? And then we talking, and I'm all like, so why did you take me out? Like, I know you took me out because I shot it. You don't want me to shoot, but Coach, it was a wide open shot. When game time come, how am I going to play if I'm wide open and you don't want me to shoot? He said, just drive it. I'm like, how can I drive a wide open shot? Like, it's going to be clogged. Like, when game time come, what can I do? He pretty much told me he doesn't want me to shoot at all, to drive it or pass it. And that's like, I'm gonna keep it 100. Like that stuff was hurting me. Like, I'm not gonna lie. When he was saying some certain stuff, I can't remember word for word what he was saying, because this was 2019. But when he was saying this, it was 2019, 2020 year. When he was saying this, bro, like, real stuff, like, bro, I started crying, bro. I'm very passionate about basketball, bro. I love basketball. It might look like on here, like I don't even put basketball on here. I really do. It's just that I expanded it. And, you know, sometimes I don't even want to just put basketball stuff on here, but don't get it twisted. This channel was made for basketball. You know, when I start playing, when the season comes back, you're going to see highlights. You're going to see stuff like that. But pretty much like that stuff just started messing. He's telling me he doesn't want me to shoot, just drive it. You're not a good shooter. He's telling me, I'm not a good shooter. I'm still not a good shooter. But I just felt at the time, like, coach, like, I'm not even getting that opportunity to show you. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like my whole mental is messed up. So as he's saying stuff to me, like, I'm not gonna lie, like, that's really hurting me deep down inside, and I'm crying. Like, I'm not like, woo, like, I'm not like that, but I'm just like tears coming out my eyes is red. I'm looking away though, so he see. Spin on the camera and stuff. He see that I'm like very, like, passionate. Like I start getting, like I start tearing up. He can see that probably, but I'm looking away because I'm not trying to cry in front of no, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, at the time, I'm not crying in front of no dude. Like, I'm not doing that. The only person gonna see me cry is my mom. That's all I'm thinking. Even then, I'm not gonna let me see my mom see me cry. But I'm just like, bro. My brother's actually standing outside. You know what I'm saying? He's standing outside watching this. Like, he was there, and I told him, like, coach, I hear what you're saying, but I have so much passion in this game. I done sacrificed a lot. I done been through so much. I'm not even supposed to be playing college ball. I'm not even supposed to be here. You know what I'm saying? I'm like one of the last people standing, still playing. So even if I'm open and you don't want me to shoot, you're just gonna have to take me out the game because I'm shooting it every single time. And as I said that, he paused, and my brother has stepped in. As soon as I stepped in, my brother has stepped in and was all like, coach, what he's basically trying to say is, because my brother kind of, like, he stepped in because he was like, okay, you shouldn't have said that, but he understood why I said it. But then he stepped in saying, coach, I feel like what he's saying is he's not getting the same opportunity and chances as other players. He's playing, he's working hard. He just feels like he works hard on his shot. Maybe it's the mechanics, maybe it's something else, but now he feels like he's meant to, like, you telling him not to shoot open shots is messing him up mentally, which is going to mess him up in the game. It's going to mess up his performance. So long story short, when that happened, the conversation don't get to where I want it to get. So, we leave, we say, all right, coach, I hear you. Woo, woo. So I'm not shooting. I'm just, when we're doing 3-point shooting, and I wasn't even, like, now I practice a lot of mid-range, get into the mid-range spot, because my game is completely different than what it was a year ago, 2 years ago. I promise you it's a completely different. I'm just going to have to show you. I'm not even going to, say too much on that. But pretty much, like, I practice more getting to the mirror, coming off pick and roll, because back then, if you don't know, I was a big man. Now I can still rebound like crazy. I still got bounce. I still grab boards. I can dunk, not how I want to, but I can still do big man stuff. But I'm a guard now. I'm trying to get my point guard skills up, coming off pick and roll, seeing a person rolling, coming up, pulling up to shoot, coming off the screen to shoot. I get a lot to a mid range, I really work on the mid-range game, but before, in practice, I wasn't going, like, when he would say, everybody go shoot, like, we'll do, like, a little drill, like, spot-up shooting or something. I forget what it was called. There's me and somebody else, we'll just go shoot free throws. I started to just go shoot free throws. I lost my confidence. I lost everything. I literally, like, when I said I cried, bro. Like, not like boo-hoo, just like that, like, just tears coming out of my eyes, bro, for real. So I just lost all my confidence. Then one day I just said, bro, like, what's the point of you playing if you just gonna, let this get to you? So I started going to the gym even more, working on my shot. I didn't work on ball handling or nothing. I just worked on my shot. And then I started doing more ball handling drills, getting my handles up. Because in college, you don't, like, it's not because at the gym, dribbling at the gym is different than dribbling in college. In college, it's not. If you're gonna go ISO, it has to be quick. You have to do what you need to do in 2 to 3, 4 dribbles max. You gotta do quick. It's not like when you're at the public gym. So I just started working on that, working on getting pressure full court work, like just keeping fundamentals. Started going to practice early, getting up shots. My coach had this is LMC, by the way. My coach had a volleyball class, so we can get it. If you want to, you can go in, because volleyball people use the gym. We can go in and we can go shoot and do whatever we want to do until practice. So I'm going an hour and a half, 2 hours before practice. I don't even have a car at this time too. I'm getting dropped off. If I'm not getting dropped off by my friend, I'm getting the Uber. I'm taking Uber there early. Finish my schoolwork early to get to practice. He see me walk in, put my shoes on, do my little stretches, ball handling, intense ball handling, looking up, ball handling, just getting my ball handling up, warming up, cool. Get that. Do that for like 10, 15, do like 10-minute ball handling every single day, 15-minute ball handling every single day before practice, and then get my shots up. Stationary, jump shot, stationary shooting under the rim, doing a lot of that. Same form, same release, same feeling. Work it out to the mid-range, then work it out to threes. My guy Mark was putting me through drills, just doing them same drills. And I started to see my jumper going up. I started dunking more in practice. I started to see everything just going up. So then when we scrimmage, and my boy Dara is a witness. He's the one who I was talking to about this. When we scrimmage finally, this is weeks later though, this scrimmage. This is after me putting in work by myself. And this is all to the young dudes out there. Not even, I'm 20, but all to the people who been taught that you can't do this, can't do that in basketball, bro. You who are the underdog, quote unquote, you have to treat it, but you have to have pride. Not too much pride to where it affects you being on a team, but you have to take pride in your work. You need to take pride in yourself. You need to have a mindset that, bro, you don't care who it is. You don't care what this person has done, this other player, you're going to, bro, you're there to outwork. Low class can surpass an elite. So pretty much scrimmage come, they sagging off me again. First shot, whap, bank, make that. First, no, I score a layup actually. Then I pump fake a three. Oh, ha, what? Goofy, don't leave me open. Boom, get back, swish it, come down again. A couple plays later, come down again. I missed the second three. Then I come back again. What? Make the third three. What? Make the fourth three. Then I hear the coach tell, I ain't gonna say his name. He said, hey, sag off, let him shoot it. I catch it. Henry on my team, but Henry passed me the ball. I catch it. I just look. He's like, shoot it. He told me to shoot it. And I was like, what? What? I ain't gonna lie. I looked at the player, and then I ran back. I'm like, don't listen. You leave me open. It's cash every time. And I'm looking at the sideline. I'm looking at the coach. I ain't gonna lie. I'm looking at the coaching staff. It's water every time. I'm trying to tell you, I'm walking back just like me. Like, I'm trying to tell you, it's water every time. Then come down again. Whap! Pump. Now they trying to actually guard my three. I think I hit 6 or 7 threes in that scrimmage. My boy Dara Vixen is a witness. Henry Cyrus is a witness. You can ask, if you know Henry Cyrus, if you know Dara Vixen, you can ask them, know my guys. They'll tell you. You know what I mean? And it just felt good because I'm all like, I worked for this. And then I finally hit a 3 in the game. I knew I could, shoot better. I'm not a good shooter. Even now, I feel like my mid-range game is getting there. It's really getting there. I'm trying to tell y'all. But I feel one day, this is all going to be paid off real good. You know what I'm saying? It's not about where you at right now. It's about the potential. It's not about who's better at the moment. Y'all know when I say it's Bam's time, it's Bam's time. Bam's time is coming. That's what I mean. You feel me? So that's pretty much what happened. Hit a 3 in the game. Hit another 3 the next game. Cole, I'm going to be honest with y'all. I only shot 6 threes the whole season, and I made 3 of them. 50% from the three-point line. Shoot, it was the best percentage on the team. Honestly, we being honest, but I only shot 6. People shoot 6 in one game, so I'm not even going to. That was just a little joke. Don't take me serious on that. But pretty much, and then now, I'm hearing, and it's not bad blood, I'm here, I'm excited, I love the challenge, y'all hear me call myself, if you watch Dragon Ball Z, I always call myself a Saiyan, because Saiyans, they grow stronger from losses. We compensate losing in an amazing way. All you do is make us stronger. You know what I'm saying? We take on challenges. We love the challenges. I love guarding the best players. I love all of that. I love playing against better. I don't want to walk into a gym where I'm the best player. I want to walk into a gym where, damn, these guys is tough. And I'm getting excited. I get to guard this guy. He has to guard me, and we going to see. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what you've done. I don't care. You could have 90 points against somebody. You didn't do it to me. You got to show me. But this is just a message to all y'all, bro. Don't let nobody tell you what you can and can't do. You just got to work. You just got to prove yourself right. You don't got to prove yourself right will prove them wrong. Shannon Sharp, that's where I got that from. Proving yourself right will prove them wrong. So, like I said, I'm known as the guy that can't shoot. I couldn't dribble before. I can dribble way better now. And, I just feel like I had to get on here and tell y'all that, man. This is pretty much just a message to all the people out there. Like I said, the young dudes coming up, you know what I'm saying? You really got to put in that work. You got to go to the gym. You got to watch film on yourself. You got to go to the gym and actually work. You have to practice stuff that you're going to do in the game. Don't be trying to be getting trained by everybody who is going to have you doing a bunch of unrealistic stuff. If you know you're not the guy on the team, you got to practice a lot of catch and shoot. Because sometimes you're not going to get that many chances in the game to shoot. You're going to have 2-3 chances max, maybe not even that. So you got to cash one of them. Got to. You have to cash one of them. You got to practice just being able to catch, shoot, And it's no excuse. Like, yes, it's a rhythm game. So if you're not in rhythm, it's gonna be hard to make shots, but you have to play through it. You have to practice. You have to get up. You have to make a certain amount of shots before the game. It doesn't matter, because that way, even if you haven't played the whole game, you're coming. The ball won't feel weird shooting it, because I done already made 200 shots before the game. I done got 1,000 shots before the game. So the ball's not gonna feel weird when I shoot it. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna take up too much of y'all time. I have to get up on here and tell y'all, you know, Bam's time is coming. You know what I'm saying? You know, just notice I'm gonna turn that into a brand. You know, backboard shooter, guy who can't shoot, guy who couldn't do this, guy who couldn't do that. But we're gonna see where it gets me. We're gonna see who really gets somewhere. And that's the end of it, man. Make sure y'all like this video, comment on this video. Yeah, like, comment, and, you know, let's subscribe to the video. Let's get to 400 subs. I appreciate all the supporters. Rest in peace. I appreciate all the haters too, man. Rest in peace, Dakar. Rest in peace, Dakari. Rest in peace, X, and rest in peace, Grandma. Both our grandmas, and I'm out. Bam time.